So what I'm going to do now is pop in the local calf. Don't know why it's local. It's local because I'm parked in the car park. That's a strange thing to say, I know. What I'm going to do is get myself in the cafe, have a nice healthy breakfast. I'll probably show you that actually. That'd be nice for you if you're on a diet, or looking out for yourself, or if you're vegan, I'm going to eat lots of sausages. Do you like sausage? Yeah, and what we're going to do then, we'll get ourselves off. No, that sounded weird as well. Take myself along to Abbotsbury, walk past Dragon's Teeth, and hopefully I can get into a few smooth hounds if I'm very lucky. Very early for them on Chesil, or maybe a codlin very late on Chesil. So it could be a hard session, but the sun's shining, I've got the bait, I've got the effort, so let's go and get some food. Wow, check this out. That's a fish and breakfast right there.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of no one around. And as the sun comes up, the glow will show us where we need to go. All this waiting, so frustrating, let's just drive. So come.
Wow, that was beautiful. Was it healthy? I'm not really sure. I'm going to call it fuel today because I'm going to walk for 45 minutes on shingle. And if you've done that, which you probably have, it's not good. So a fry up is just what you need before a day on the shingle. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. What I'm going to do now is drive along to Abbotsbury here, away from Weymouth, park up, get the drone out, and then do that dreaded walk. I'm going to walk up past the Teeth, probably walk for 45 minutes to an hour today, to get up in the deep water, and hopefully I can catch us a few fish. Maybe a smooth hound, baby shark, or a lake codlin. Let's go. So here we are, Abbotsbury car park. Unbelievably quiet. I'm not sure why. Where are you all? Am I going crazy? We've had a storm for a week. It's flat calm, the sun's shining, and there's no one here. I don't really carry much anyway, but today I'm going to be walking about 40 minutes past Dragon's Teeth, and if you've done that before, you know exactly how painful that is. So what I'm going to do now is get the drone up. I'm not going to take it with me today. Get a few images of Abbotsbury here. It's absolutely stunning. I cannot believe there's not more people here. Where are you? What is going on? Has something happened? I don't know. It's absolutely stunning, and there's definitely a chance of a nice fish today. Let's get that drone up. And there you go, that's Abbotsbury for you. As I said earlier, I can't believe how empty it is. What I'm going to do now is load myself up, turn myself into a mule and make my way that way. I'll join you back on the beach where I'm barely alive and hopefully I've made it. Cheers everyone. Hello, welcome back everyone. I'm here on Chesil Beach, as you know. That walk nearly killed me. Max has joined me again and my uncle Phil. I've just sat back doing a little bit of filming, doing something for a bit of filming for someone else actually, and I've noticed they're catching dogfish every cast. So I'm not going to fish for smooth veins and I'm not going to fish for cod as such. I put a scratching rig out there. I'm going to try and catch some whiting and painting because the water's quite dirty, which I'll show you in a minute. Hopefully I'll get into some whiting and painting and fish for a specimen, maybe an ungulate, a bass or a conger or even a big cod, but it's a bit late for that, but you never know. So hopefully can get a whiting, get a painting. If it's in size, I'll keep it, chop it up and use it as fresh bait. But yeah, I'm only fishing with one rod. I don't think I can fish with two. Watching the other guys, they're just getting a dogfish every cast and I'm just not going to waste all my peeler crab on dogfish. So it's not being defeatist. What I'm going to do is just match a hatch. They've had some painting, they've had some whiting as well. So if a painting and whiting are here, everything will be feeding on them. So I'm going to mix it up and hopefully catch you a ray, a conger, or maybe a bass. But it's beautiful. I'm definitely getting old, like you. We all are. It's just a nice day to be out. It's Saturday, so we've had to walk quite far, but we're on our own and we've got a chance. It's about 3 hours till high water. All I've got to do is catch your bait. Anyway, I've got my match kit with me. So I've got my 3 at clip downs and my 2 at clip downs and my 1 off the bottom. I've just put little bits of sand eel on, chucked it out 30-40 yards. Hopefully I can get a few painting and whiting. If I do, I'll bring you back. I'm going to make some big pulleys now with some 150 pound hook length, just in case there's some congers about. I've got a bite already. Step it all up and hopefully I can get into a zoo creature. First cast on my scratching rig. I'm just making a rig in there, making some really strong pulley panels, which I'll show you in a minute and talk you through. I've got a 3 at clip down on here with little bits of sand eel and it's going crazy. Hopefully I've got us a painting or a whiting. I've got us something. Might be treble dogs. It's beautiful today. I only checked it 40-50 yards. Hopefully. It's my painting rig for match fishing. Luckily, I left a few of my match rigs in my box. They could save the day. I just don't fancy just putting a peeler crab out every cast. It'll pound a chuck to catch a dog. So go big or we go home. Big fish or bust. You know the game. First cast on the fish. What have we got? We're in. Oh yes, oh yes. Go on son. First chuck on the pate. And there we go, a Chesil Beach painting. He's well in size. They absolutely stink. I'm sure you know this by now. But that's a nice painting. Everything eats painting. So what I'm going to do now, put this one out of its misery, nice and humane, little tap on the head, fillet him out and put some chunks of pouting out there where hopefully I can get into an ungulate ray, a bass, maybe a big cod or a conger eel. I'm definitely dreaming here. Bear with me, stick with me, and it might actually happen. Cheers everyone. Thanks Mr. Pouting. First cast, nice pouting. What I've decided to do is I'm going to scratch around on one rod all day. Let's see. I don't know if anyone's ever done this on YouTube, but let's see how big a pouting I can catch today. Is that a thing? So that's my bait. Little bits of sand eel and a size 2 hook on a 3/8 clip down. Yeah, this could be something. This could be something new. Pouting fishing on Chesil Beach. And on the other rod, I just put a whole pouting out. Put the ratchet on, or the runner, and just scratch around on the other rod. And there you go. A 3/8 clip down, 18-inch snoods, ready for a treble shot of pouting. Don't worry, I've not gone mad. This is good sport, you know. Let's just tangle around the end. Let's get it out there. Don't need to really cast it very far. Just a little flick. So what I've got here is a specimen pulley pennel. And what I mean by that is I've scaled it right up, I've beefed it up. So if I get a big conger, if I get a big bass, well, bass don't really fight, but if I get a big ungulate in this swell, I've got faith and reassurance that my hook length isn't gonna rub through or get bitten off. So I'll show you that end first. So I've got a 4OJ hook and a 5O circle to 150 pound to a swivel, to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a clip, and a 6-ounce gripper. And what I'm going to do, put a pouting on there. I'm going to cut that one up, put a nice side of pouting, chuck it about 30-40 yards, put it up in the rest and leave it out there for a soak for an hour. If I don't get anything, I'll bring it in, freshen it up, put one out 50 yards, 60 yards. Just keep trying different ranges, and when it gets dark, if I fish into night time, I'll probably put one 20 yards and hopefully get into an early bass. But look, it's early for Chesil. A little fly went in my throat then. It's early for Chesil. As you've seen, you get quite a lot of blondes and rays down that end, but at this end it can be quite hard with lots of dogs pouting and whiting. But I'm out fishing and I'm catching fish, so I'll try my very best. It's not really going to cost me much today. As I said to you, I don't fancy putting 30 quid's worth of peeler crab out there just for the sake of 30 dogfish. Alright, don't hate me. I just don't really like dogfish. But I appreciate that they're nice fish, and if you don't go fishing very often, gives you a little bite, a little pull on your rod, and it makes you happy. What have I got this time? I believe I've got more than one, whatever it is. Could have a full ice. Bloody hell. I'm not actually sure what I've got here. Oh no, got a dog in the ass. Oh God. Lush. He's not even hooked. Oh yeah, he is. Just tangled me right up. There you go. As a lesser spotted dogfish, everyone. We absolutely love them on this channel. Thanks, Mr. Dogfish. I'll sort the rig out and get him back. Bloody. Definitely got some weight on this one. Didn't really have a bite, just sort of slacked off a little bit. And now, some weight on here. Got dogfish. Anyway, I got a conger and a doggy. And there we go. That is a shitty mess of conger eel and dogfish. Anyway, I'm not blanking. The sun's shining and I'm getting into the species. It's not a baiting though. Don't worry, I didn't fall in. I've just been catching dogfish at every cast. So just stuck to one rod. Naturally it's hard work. Oh, that's fishing Chesil. It's not always high fives and whooping. Sometimes it can be hard work, but I'm catching fish. Just can't get through the dogs. It's not a problem though. I keep fishing. It's a nice bit of bluey. Just going to put an up and over on. See if there's any rays about. The chances are I'll probably get another dog. But if I keep fishing through them, eventually I might catch something else. But it's beautiful. It's nice to be out. It's boiling in the shelter. I've had a little sleep as well. But yeah, that's really good. Well, I keep fishing. If I get any action other than dogfish, I'll bring you back. Thanks for watching. Cheers for your support. You know I really appreciate it. Anytime now, could catch a worldie. Stay tuned, and if I get any bites, I'll bring you back. Thanks everyone. So I'm going to strike a deal with you, yeah? If I got a dogfish on both of these rods, I'm going home. True story. Oh, there's one. I think I got one on. Dog on. Just get up here a minute. Oh yes, that's one dog. Fine. There's one fudder mucker. Right, let's get this one back quickly. I'm going to leave you on. Going to get the other rod. We've got a dogfish on there. We're off home. And there you go. Number one knobhead. Bless him. They are really cute, aren't they? Look at him. Just like really scared. I'm not going to hurt him. Sorry, Mr. Dog. They are beautiful little things. We're very lucky to have, we're not, are we? I was trying to say something nice about them, but they are cute. Anyway, listen to it. It's trying to get me. Anyway, Mr. Dogfish. I'll get this one back. On that note, I'm packing up. I'm gonna sort my kit out, bring you back. We'll do a little outro. I'll thank you very much for watching my video. You know how it goes. It's been a hard day. I've had about 100 fish, so I can't moan, but I'm out. I'm an old man and I'm spent and I can't catch another one of them. Sorry, Mr. Dog. I'll unhook this one, we'll get it back, I'll bring you back, and that will be the end of this little visit to the beautiful Chesil Beach in Dorset. Roll on the spring. Well, so you'll be pleased to know I didn't die and I've made it. I've made it back to the van and I'm alive. Yes, go me. Naturally, that walk is an absolute killer and you probably all know about it by now, but it is. Look, today was pretty hard. To be honest, I caught about 50 fish. That's probably a massive underestimation by me. It was a big baiting session, wasn't it? We changed halfway through. We're going to get stuck into those big baiting. I caught one. Then I said we might catch something else. I caught one conger. And then I did say that we'd probably catch quite a few dogfish. And I caught, I don't know, probably upwards of 50 dogfish. And I couldn't really put a bait in the water. So I kind of gave up, which is not like me. But it's a Saturday. The sun's shining. I've had a beautiful day on Chesil Beach. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't stick it out till night time, but I just didn't think it was worth doing.